Hi everyone and welcome back to Tennis Time. In this edition we are going to look at the draw of the French Open, but I'm going to make this video very different than what you used to, that somebody goes just through the draw and makes a pick. I'm going to give you the opportunity to take your pick for the French Open quarterfinalists. We're going to look at the draw together. I'm going to make my picks. I'm going to tell you and show you how the system works. And in about 11 days time, we're going to pick the women's and the men's finalists, and there is a special scoring system for that too. Alright, so let's dig in and let's have a look. So the scoring method, basically, when the draw is released, which already has happened, you pick 2 players from each quarter who will make it to the quarterfinals basically. We will do the exercise on both sides for the men's draw and the women's draw as well. And each player who you guess at the beginning of the tournament that is going to get to the quarterfinals, for each correct answer you're going to get 2 points. So if you would guess all 8 quarterfinalists correctly, that would make you get 16 points. I would expect you to make your picks before the player you pick is going to play the first round, and you can write your picks into the comment section below. Part 2 is going to be when the semi-final lineup is known to everybody. Now this is a little bit more complicated, but I think this is a very nice way to think of a scoring system which is fair if you pick the players correctly. So let's say we have the 4 semi-finalists. Based on their ranking or seeding, there's going to be the number 1, 2, 3 and 4 seeds. So for instance, if the top seed, the highest seed, you're going to pick that player for the win, then you're going to get 1 point for that if you guess that correctly. But if you think the higher seed is going to lose in the final, and you pick that correctly, you're going to get 4 points as runner-up, and so on and so forth. Also, please pick the number of sets. For the men, you will get 2 points, and for the ladies, it's just 1 point, because the probability of guessing that correctly is a lot higher. For the men's, it can be 3, 4, or 5 sets as a final. And to make it even more interesting, we get bonus points. So 2 finalists in the right order, you get 4 points for that. If you get 2 finalists in the wrong order, you get 3 points for that. If you get 1 finalist in the right place, 2 bonus points. And if you get 1 finalist in the wrong place, then 1 bonus point. So basically what you will need to do when the semi-final lineup is done, you pick the winner's name and the runner-up's name, and you're going to say the number of sets. Okay, so let's have a look at the draw. I've tried to compress it into one slide so it's a little bit more visible to everybody. I know the writing is small, but you can go to the official Roland Garros website and take a look at the draw yourself. So as you can see, Djokovic is at the top of the draw and Nadal is at the very bottom. So basically what we're going to do is, this is the first quarter, so 2 players need to be picked from here. You have a total of 32 players here, and 1 from the first 16 need to be picked, and then 1 from the next 16 is supposed to be picked. So what I've picked at the men's side is, obviously I've taken Djokovic to get to the quarters, and from the bottom side of the top half of the draw, I was going to pick, and I'm picking Pablo Carreño Busta. Second part of the draw, Medvedev is number 4 seed, and Tsitsipas is the number 5 seed. Regardless of the fact that Medvedev is not the classical best clay court player, I'm picking him based on this draw to go through to the quarters. I think he's going to beat Rublev if they're gonna meet in the fourth round. And the bottom half here, Shapovalov being number 9 seed and Tsitsipas number 5 seed, they could meet in the fourth round. Shapovalov has a 3-1 lead over Tsitsipas, but their single meeting on clay was won by Tsitsipas. And given his current form, what he's playing in Hamburg right now, I'm picking Tsitsipas to get through that one. Let's see what happens. So this half of the draw, Morpheus at the top, Team at the bottom. I'm picking Diego Schwartzman to go through to play Dominic Thiem in the quarterfinals. And the last section of the draw, to me, it's also really simple. I'm picking Zverev to play Nadal. So the women's section is a little bit more difficult to predict or to pick, at least for me. There's so many different Grand Slam champions in the draw, actually. You have at the very top Simona Halep, the 2018 French Open champion. She's also won the 2019 Wimbledon, so she's a strong contender. She likes the clay, she likes the French Open. It's a favorite tournament, favorite Grand Slam, actually, so I'm thinking she could make it through. So I'm picking her. These are the first 16 players, and then from the next 16, Konta, Goff. That's going to be a tough first round. But I'm sticking with the highest seed here, and I'm going to pick Kiki Bertens to meet Halep in the quarters. The second part here, this is also a tough one. Svitolina is the highest seed here. She may play Mertens in the fourth round. Sasnovich is also a dangerous player, but I'm going with the seed, the highest seed, so that's Svitolina. And on this side of the draw, we have a potential meet between Serena Williams and Victoria Azarenka in the fourth round, so that's going to be a tough one. I'm going to go wild and pick Azarenka this time, although she's never beaten Williams on clay. And the second section of the draw, I'm going here with Muguruza, also former French Open champion, and I'm picking her to play. Who am I picking here? I've picked Donna Vekic, so that's pretty much of a dark horse for me. But if I look at this draw, it's basically anybody's win. Kanin is the highest seed, but honestly, I don't think she's one of the top favorites on clay. Rybakina is also a strong pick, but I'm going with Vekic this time. Maybe she will make it to the quarters for the first time. Alright, and the last section of the draw, so we have Kvitova, the highest seed. Her favourite surface is not clay either, but I'm going to go with Kvitova to make it through to the quarters. And in this section we have Ostapenko, the 2017 French Open champion. She's also somebody who likes the clay very much, and we have Sloane Stephens as well, who's made the 2018 final at the French, so these definitely know how to play on clay. But I'm gonna go wild here, and I'm gonna pick next to Kvitova Petra Martic to go through to the quarterfinals. Let's see what happens. So as I said, these are my picks from the men's side. Quarter 1, Djokovic, Pablo Carreño Busta, then Medvedev, Tsitsipas, Schwartzman, Thiem, and Zverev, Nadal. On the women's side, as I just said, Halep, Bertens, Svitolina, Azarenka, Muguruza, Vekic, and Martic, Kvitova. And as I said before, when the quarterfinals have been played and we have a final lineup for the women's and men's semi-final, you can make your bets. You're gonna basically have to pick the winner and the runner-up and the number of sets, and then this is the scoring system for the bonus points and for the regular points, how the game is going to be decided and calculated. The winner will be announced after the final on Sunday, or maybe on the Monday next after the French Open is concluded. Alright, I hope you will enjoy this game. I'm I'm planning on this one to be quite interactive. I hope you will enjoy the game. Please post anytime. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me anytime. Yeah, see you in the next video and next time.